Happy Tuesday, everybody! Today I'd like to talk about getting clarity on the why before you actually start working on something. And this is really important. I try to remind me about that every day because there are so many things we are working on, and sometimes the solution doesn't match the outcome we were actually looking for. And if you find this out laterwards, it's something where maybe lost a lot of time or where the solution is not the best outcome that you might have got. So getting clarity on the why before you start working on something is really important. I'll give you a few examples, right? For example, if you sit together with some of your peers and you're talking about goals, right? What are good goals to set in my whatever team, right? So in my market team, in my dev team, in my sales team. And you get clarity on the why you're actually doing this. In the beginning, the goals might be much better because there are multiple choices, right? There are so many goals you could set up, and the question is, what are goals that match the desired outcome? For example, is it about making faster progress? Is it about motivation in the team? Is it about visualizing the impact for everybody so that they can see whether you are on track, right? So for whatever goal you are trying to achieve with this, the solution, the KPIs you are setting could be completely different. In sales, it's the same. If you have a phone call, right, for example, probably it's not the goal to close the deal on the first call, right? So what is actually the first call about? Is it about qualification? Is it about getting one yes? Is it about setting up an appointment? What is it? And then try to focus on everything that you might do to actually achieve this first step, right? Because that's the desired outcome. In terms of marketing, if you're writing headlines, for example, if you're writing an email, right, invitation for an event, probably you could say, okay, the goal is to sell more tickets or get more people to an event or whatever. But if you're writing on the headline, the desired outcome, and this is a really tiny example, right? The desired outcome might not be selling the tickets, it's just opening the email. Right? So if you have clarity on the why you are actually doing the task that you are working on, then the solution is probably be much better than if you just start working on this without knowing the why behind it. A personal example as well, I don't know, in a few days there's Valentine's Day, right? So if you like it or not doesn't matter, but this is probably something, it's not about buying flowers, right? So most of the people buy flowers, but it's not about the flowers. It's about trying to make your spouse feel good, right? Try to create some cool moments where your spouse, your partner feels loved by you. And whatever it is, if it's flowers or not, right? Figure out the thing that actually makes the other one feel good, make him or her feel loved, and shows him or her that you actually care about her. Because that's what it is about, right? It's not about the flowers. So whatever it is, whatever you're working on, it would be a huge step and probably really help you if you try to focus on getting clarity on the why before you actually start working on something, because it will ramp up the solutions and it will ramp up the outcome that you might get of this. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a great Tuesday. See you soon. Bye-bye.